What's going on, everyone? My name is Awesome734. ¿Cómo están mis queridos seguidores? Mi nombre es Awesome734. And so today is March 13, 2019. Estamos a 13 de marzo del 2019. And we're here at the port of San Diego. As you can see, this is San Diego right here. Estamos aquí en el puerto de San Diego. Aquí está San Diego. And yeah, so we're here today. We gotta take a little walk here at the port. So you can see the cruise ships do come here. Here's one of the cruise ships, Jewel of the Seas. And yeah, we're gonna be walking over there near the port, and let's see what we can find. Today is such a nice day though. Está bonito. Here you can actually take tours. They take you around here. There's a little boat that actually you buy your ticket here and then you go it takes you all the way over there where the Colorado Bridge is. And there's one that goes all around the San Diego Bay. Bueno chicos, pues aquí te dan tours. Puedes, si aquí compras el boleto acá. And then there's a little boat that takes you all the way to Colorado Bridge, and then the other one takes you to all around the bay. And yeah, it's really nice.
Tenemos el azul. Es 1 hora y media hora por la ciudad, 1 hora en la bahía, es 42 y niños 25.
¿A qué hora sale?
15 minutos.
¿3
Todos disponibles en el
fantástico. Muchas gracias, Mira, agarra.
Oh, so here are the prices. Oh, here it is, Star Wars tours. You can see there's other options there too. You can get midway. It's nice. Alright guys, so purchase a ticket to ride the seal here in San Diego. This is what the boarding pass looks like. And it's departing in a couple of minutes from here. Yeah. Bueno, chicos, pues aquí vamos a guardar el marino en San Diego hace unos minutos. And yeah, ya compré el ticket todo. And they actually give you like this little sticker that goes on the shirt. And yeah, see what's up. That's it. Yeah. Well guys, like I said before, this is the ticket. Aquí está el boleto para subir ahí. And yeah, so you're gonna be boarding. Oh, and this actually, this little ride, I mean, it has wheels. Tiene llantas y todo. But you can see the propeller right there. This actually can go in the water. Este se puede ir en el agua. And yeah, we're gonna be going to the water right now, and it's like an hour and a half or so. San Diego also has a train station called Santa Fe. You can't really see it, but it's over there. También tiene una estación de tren San Diego, se llama Santa Fe. And yeah, I mean, I actually rode that train once, but it's been a long time. Yo me subí a ese tren una vez, pero hoy no tiene tiempo. Yeah, this is San Diego. Really nice. The cruise ship there, Jewel of the Seas, Caribbean. Once again, this is what the ticket looks like. This is what the here, el boleto. Really nice.
Alright, you see, like for the most part, it's a good start.
you're all here for the 3:30. You're signed in. You have your boarding passes. Okay, we're going to board in the order that you signed in, which is why there are numbers on your passes. So when I call your number, bring up your whole group. We'll get everybody on smoothly. There are no numbers on the seats. We board in order, but once you're on board, you can sit wherever you want. People ask me all the time, which is the best seat on the boat. It's the gray one. Every seat has the same view as every other seat, so it really doesn't make a difference. We're going to be a little less than half full on this trip, so you got plenty of room to move around. I do have to ask that you stay seated while we're on the land. Once we hit the water, if you want to get up, move around, switch seats, whatever, that's fine. I'm Captain Danielle. I'm going to be driving you today. Kenzie, standing behind me here, is your tour guide. She's got a bunch of awesome information about everything that we're going to see out there. She's going to start you off with some safety stuff, but as you climb this ladder, just keep in mind it's a ladder. It's not a staircase. It's very steep. These steps are sharp, so take your time. Use the handrails for support. Don't touch the rope. It's filthy and it's not very secure. Ready to go? Who's got number 1? Perfect. 7? And then you guys are all together, right?
Alright guys, so we're on board. We're waiting right now to leave. Bueno chicos, pues ya estamos aquí a bordo, estamos aquí esperando a que ya nos vayamos. Aquí ya está la vista que tenemos. Está muy bien todo. Y ahorita ya nos vamos.
Before we do have to go over the rules up here. Please do not stand up, switch seats, or anything similar on dry ground. This is our first and most important rule. We do need everyone seated, even if we're stopped or currently moving on dry ground. Out there in the water, you're under the Coast Guard rules, so if you'd like to stand up and walk around out there, you're more than welcome to do so. But until then, once again, please stay seated. Also, we ask that you don't smoke e-cigarettes, vapes, or any other cigarettes you may find in your pockets today, and please no alcohol on board. Also, keep all arms, legs, and loved ones inside of our vehicle the entire time we're on the tour. We do travel about 8 feet off the ground until we reach the water line, which puts us at the level of low-hanging branches, street signs, stop signs, and semi-truck mirrors. So don't stick your hands out; they may get hit by who knows what. This is also a live narrated tour by yours truly. Our tours are about, well, I don't know the percentage exactly, but they're a good mix of narration and music. Most of the music does happen out there in the water. It's a little bit more of a relaxed, calm tour out there. A little bit of a different vibe once we get into the water. That being said, you're more than welcome to talk amongst yourselves at any point in our tour. We do ask that you keep your voices to a dull roar and silence any cell phones so as not to disturb Captain Danielle up front or your fellow passengers. After all, we're all in the same boat. We're going to go over these last 2 rules when we get back here to the Embarcadero at the end of the tour. So until we get going, we're going to get underway in just about 2 minutes here. So until then, sit back and relax, and I'll get back on the mic with you guys as soon as Captain Danielle gets back up on board.
We are leaving and nos vamos.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and give your best Disney princess wave to all the people on the ground here at the Embarcadero. You will never see them again. Of course, you probably never saw them before. I told you to look, so I don't think you're missing much. Coming up on your right-hand side, we have the 4th floor and flagship company here, where you can find year-round whale watching tours as well as other cruises and excursions that they offer. You can also find the ferry to Coronado Island over here run by the flagship company.
I feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive.
Down and the rest is all bouncing right off the side. And eventually got it down, however, you know how I can tell. It's not there anymore.
Pacific Highway. This is the train station I was talking about earlier.
Well,
Pero
on your
ito
right, I
tren.
can't remember exactly what this sculpture is called, but there is at least one character from every language spoken by the Pacific country in this sculpture that they got this
Right
sculpture.
there tiene todos los lenguajes. Esa escultura tiene lenguajes de muchas partes del mundo.
Over on your right hand side is the Santa Fe Train Depot, right in contrast between the old and
Esta
new
es la
San
segunda tren, chicos.
Diego.
Santa Fe train
Santa
station.
Fe Train Depot is still in use today, but was built back in 1914 by California Through. That actually really put the city of San Diego on the map, bringing in 3 million tourist visitors while it was considered a metropolitan town. As we head to the downtown area, you may notice quite a few new buildings too. In fact, a lot of the buildings downtown are less than 30 years old, even though San Diego itself is one of the oldest cities in the state of California. The reason for this is that in the 60s and 70s, we had a fairly seedy red light district down here, catering mainly to the military personnel. For quite a few years, there were warehouses, strip bars, dumpster parlors, and as well movie theaters downtown. That all began to change in the year 1975, when the mayor at the time, Pete Wilson, took a look around and decided to start bringing people back into the heart of San Diego. He then formed this City Development Corporation, and they revamped and renovated our downtown area
That's
to
the
give
Star
us
of
the
India.
modern waterfront city streets that we have here nowadays.
Esta es la estrella de India.
Up ahead of us
Museum.
is the Star of India, which is the oldest iron-cold active sailing vessel in the entire world and the flagship of our maritime museum.
Built
Just
in
off
the
our
19th
start is a
century.
replica of the San Salvador that is the HMS Surprise that once started Malta's these pirates of the Caribbean on during their time. And of course, it's well into the series, and in the movie, she was captured by none other than Hector Balboa.
There's the plane. Not good.
the outside. Speaking of the spread of St. Louis and the field time at Charles Woodburn, we're now next to Lindberghville. Here's the San Diego International Airport off to your right. If you keep looking to your right across the runway, you'll see the tall air traffic control tower up ahead of us a little. Just to the left of the air traffic control tower are some mustard colored buildings and red tile roofs that belong to SPRD, the Marine Corps Recruiting Depot. Unless, of course, you didn't realize we'd be going into the water today, then you'll probably be pretty surprised.
Alright guys, we're about to go into the water. Vamos a entrar al agua ahorita. Oh boy, here it comes. Whoa. Whoa. The people. Oh my gosh. Check it out guys. We just entered the water. Wow. This is beautiful.
Alright ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the waters of San Diego Bay out here in sunny San Diego. If you look off to your left hand side, way across the water behind those two arched buildings up ahead of us all the way. Behind those two arched buildings are the last two really tall buildings in downtown San Diego. Those are the Grand Hyatt Hotel Towers. They're at Seaport Village, which is about a 5 to 10 minute walk from the Embarcadero where we left them. So that's about how far we've come on the tour to this point. Now that we're in the water, as I mentioned at the beginning of the tour, we're under the Coast Guard mode. So if you'd like to stand up and walk around out here, you're more than welcome to do so. Also, there's a run wheel on the seat with a little bit supervised adult. So please don't let this cancel the seat storming over the side. Also keep in mind that we can get a little bit of rock back and forth while we're on the water, so keep a steady base. If it is where you're really unsteady, please sit down before you fall down.
actually where we are. Check this out. Ahí es donde estamos, chicos, en el punto azul. Look at that. Awesome. He came from right around here. And now we're there. Estábamos ahí, ahora estamos allá, mira. Cool. Chicos, aquí están los leones marinos, sí, They're here. Check it out, guys.
Another difference between a seal and a sea lion is that maybe tells us sea lions are actually pretty smart. These guys have the learning capacity of a 4-year-old child, whereas a seal has the learning capacity of a doorknob. Poor thing.
Wow, guys, this is really cool. Chicos.
These favorite swimmers that we're next to look quite like a floating dock on the surface of the water, but what you can't see submerged beneath these wooden panels are the cages and boxes that hold bait fish like anchovies or sardines. These bait fish are heavily used by our sport fishing fleets during their on-season or their busy season this summer. We don't have very many of them in here currently because it is still summer, it's not our busy season, but we will get one every once in a while. Like we had one this morning, was it this morning? The often Nuclear submarines, they're ballistic missile submarines that can carry up to 17 nuclear warheads on board. Alright, we're going to go back down the bait receivers once again. This time they're going to be on your left-hand side instead of the right.
We're moving so much, guys. Wow. So nice. Look at this.
Sea lions are actually one of the fastest swimming marine mammals out here in the ocean. They can make up to a top speed of 25 miles an hour in short bursts. Oil that's in their fur. Once they get wet, that heavy oil will flick all of their thick fur down to their bodies and make them very streamlined in the water. That oil is also the reason why they kind of look like they're missing patches of fur every once in a while. It's actually fairly rare for a sea lion to be missing any fur, but because that oil is so thick, if they're wet in some spots and dry in others, it does sometimes look like they've been scratched up a little bit. Out here in the wild, sea lions live an average of 20 to 25 years. Their mating season is usually July through August, and they generally have busted mates. However, since we have such a different climate out here in San Diego, the sea lions that live here often have pups year-round as well. Keep an eye out in this group of sea lions for any orange tags that may be attached to their livery. If you do happen to spot an orange tag, it signifies that that animal has been rescued, rehabilitated, and or released by SeaWorld in the past. SeaWorld will give out these small orange tags so it's a little bit easier to find and check in on them to make sure they're still doing well. If the orange tag is on the left, the bird is a male sea lion, and if the orange tag is on the right, the bird is a female. These females are always right. Sea lions do have whiskers, but unlike a cat, sea lions' whiskers can actually help them see, or at least become a little bit more familiar with their surroundings when they're down too deep for the sunlight to reach. Sea lions have been seen as deep as 800 feet by our local Navy divers, and that is very dark down there. The sunlight can't reach quite that far. So at that point, sea lions' whiskers, also known as vibrosil, will act a little bit like the antenna on a bug. They can sense vibrations in the water around them, and that makes them a little bit more familiar with their surroundings. The black and dark brown birds that are scattered around the area or out here in the bay are cormorants. And while cormorants are indeed birds, they're actually better at swimming than they are at flying. Cormorants have a denser bone structure than most birds and can dive up to 60 feet into the water. We also have this flagship whale watching cruise off to your right, coming back in from the ocean today. Wave to all those beautiful people over there. Yeah, I know. I don't see any either. Aside from the cormorants here in the bay, we have quite a bit of other bird life out here, including California brown pelicans, great blue herons, and two-sized egrets. We also have some very common birds that frequent the bay, not the bay receivers, the bay area.
the city of San Diego right there. Se puede ver la ciudad de San Diego, chicos. Right over there, that's San Diego. I'm not sure if you can see it, but right there, right over there about, it's the Coronado Bridge. Por allá está el puente Coronado, pero creo que no es. I'm not sure if that is or not. Back to land. Bueno, chicos, pues ya vamos a regresar a tierra. It's been great. I mean, I love this.
Now comes the most perilous part of our entire journey, the return to California traffic. You guys may feel a slight bump as we roll up onto the boat ramp, but we are still a boat. In fact, the propeller is going to push us all the way up the ramp until the back wheels are also secured on solid ground. The back wheels are on the ramp. All that's left for Captain Danielle to do is simply switch gears from the propeller to the wheels and then it's off the brakes, on the gas, and on the road again. On the road again. Just keep waiting on the road again. My love is waiting. On your right is a large arch installation called the Pacific Portal. The artist of this piece says he wants the onlookers to interpret it however they would like. Also coming up on your right as we round the corner ahead of us is one of our most famous Polynesian restaurants, the Valley Thai with the tiki head, or the coop on the roof, the tiki head on top. When all the Polynesians flare the swaying palms here on Shelter Island, combined with the right bit of music, you might feel like you're somewhere in the Hawaiian Islands right here in San Diego. orange and white helicopters, but the central version.
Oh, the helicopter right there. That cruise ship again, Jewel of the Seas.
As we're getting off the boat, just remember this is a ladder, not a staircase. It is very steep. Your feet are not going to fit on the steps if you try to face outwards. So treat it like a ladder, turn around, face it on the way down. Remember to use the handrails, not the rope, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Alright guys, we're getting off. We're gonna get off backwards. Alright guys, well we just got off. I mean, that was an awesome trip. I mean, it was excellent. And yeah, bueno chicos, pues ese viaje fue fascinante. Fue muy bonito, la mera verdad. It's so cool how, like, you know, it's two vehicles in one. Son dos vehículos en uno. And yeah, that's so awesome though. Alright. Just to give you a little quick view here. Amazing. So yeah. And good thing I brought my GoPro though, because my phone just ran out of battery. Only has like 2%. So I was able to, like, you know, record as much as I could. But yeah. Bueno chicos, pues lo bueno que traje mi GoPro, porque en mi teléfono nada más se le acabó la pila, nada más quedó 2%. Lo bueno que sí, pues traje mi cámara. Pero sí, grabé lo que más pude y sí pude grabar muchas cosas. Right guys, well, here's one awesome view of San Diego right here. Aquí una vista espectacular de San Diego before we go, antes de irnos. And yeah, I mean, this is really nice though. Here is the port of San Diego right here. Right there's the port. And there's currently, you know, like I said earlier in the video, there's a cruise ship right there, Jewel of the Seas. It's gonna be departing in about like 15 minutes or so. And up to what I know, I checked the departure and everything, and it leaves at 5, like I said, and then it's gonna dock in Miami, so it's gonna cross the Panama Canal, which is so cool. I wish I can go on a cruise ship soon, or yeah, soon. Pues sí chicos, aquí está el barco crucero. Sale como en 15 minutos más o menos, y ya chequé todo y dice que va a llegar a Miami, así que va a cruzar el canal de Panamá. Y sí, I mean, yeah, look how big that is. Huge. Alright guys, well I think that wraps it up for this video. I mean, this was awesome. I mean, it was really fun, and yeah, I hope we can come here again soon. Well guys, like I said before, thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Check this out. Police, I think. Creo que es la policía, chicos, aquí. Bueno chicos, pues yo creo que aquí termina este video. Muchas gracias por verlo. Suscríbanse, pongan like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Lo veo en el próximo video, a ver qué otra aventura nos espera. See what other adventure awaits. Alright, bye guys. Awesome Verse 104 signing out.